What happens when a nation wages war and pretends it doesn't exist? When soldiers are stripped of their names, their homes, their identities, and forced to fight for a country that denies they ever lived? Welcome back to the channel, anime fans. Today we're diving deep into 86, also known as 86, a war drama and sci-fi anime that doesn't just entertain, it confronts. This is a show that blends intensity of the mecha warfare with sobering political commentary, heartbreaking character arcs, and has some of the best production quality in recent memory. Whether you're into gritty stories, emotional drama, or just crave something deeper from your anime, 86 might just be for you. Let's start with the basics. No spoilers, I promise. 86 takes place in a futuristic nation called the Republic of San Magnolia. On the surface, it's an utopian society. Citizens live in peace, confident that the ongoing war against the autonomous army of the drones, known as the Legion, is being fought without human casualties. The government proudly claims that their own military forces are just as autonomous, but that's a lie. The truth is far more disturbing. The war is being fought by real people, an oppressed ethnic group called the 86, stripped of their rights, forced into segregated districts, and sent to die in battle inside a spider-like mecha called the Juggernauts. At the center of the story are two main characters, Major Lena Mileve, or Lena, a compassionate officer from the Republic who tries to reach out to the 86, and Shin and Lena, or Shin, the mysterious leader of the Spearhead Squadron, the elite unit of the 86 soldiers, doomed to fight a war they can't win. What follows is a gripping story of connection, trauma, survival, and rebellion, one that challenges viewers to ask the uncomfortable questions. 86 is not just another war anime, it's a searing critic of dehumanization, racism, and propaganda. The Republic is a chilling allegory, a society that has a completely rewritten reality to justify its atrocities. By designating the 86 as subhuman, they justify sending them off to die and pretend like they're preserving the peace. The parallels to the real world history are impossible to ignore. We find shades of fascism, institutionalized racism, and the horrors of ethnic cleansing embedded into every frame of the story. But the beauty of 86 lies in its variation. It doesn't just vilify one side, it explores how individuals can choose to either perpetuate or resist systemic injustice. Lena, despite being a privileged citizen, actively challenges her society's lies, but even she has to reckon with the limits of her own power and the blind spots in her own ideology. Meanwhile, the 86 themselves are not just victims, they're complex, wounded and resilient and angry and exhausted, but they're also deeply human. Let's talk characters, because this is where 86 truly shines. Vladimir Melide, or Lena, starts off as an idealistic young officer. She believes in justice and refuses to accept the lies of her government. But as the story progresses, we watch her struggle, not just against the military system, but against her own naivety. Lena's arc is about coming to terms with the difference between compassion and protector. Then there's Shin and Lena, also known as the Undertaker. He's quite stoic and terrifyingly competent in battle, but he's also haunted, literally. Shin has the ability to hear voices of the dead through the power raid system, and he carries the burden of all those that he's outlived. His trauma is palpable. His silence says more than words could ever. Supporting characters like Raiden, Andrew, Karina, and Theo, all members of the Spearhead Squadron, are fully fleshed out. You feel their hopes, their jokes, their grief, and when they watch their comrades die, and many do, it hurts. There's a real sense that every character matters. No one feels like a cannon fodder, even in a war story. That emotional investment is what makes 86 hit so hard. On the technical side, 86 is a masterpiece. Studio A1 Pictures brought out their A-game here. The animation is crisp, detailed and fluid. Mecha fights are intense without being chaotic. There's a weight behind every explosion for every moment of the Juggernauts. And the contrast between the stale beauty of the Republic and the gritty reality of the battlefield is visually striking. The direction by Toshima Saishi, who worked on The Promised Neverland Season 1, is meticulous. He knows when to slow it down, when to let silence speak, and when to push the emotional throttle. The soundtrack, composed by Hiroyuki Sawano and Karuhito Yamato, is absolute highlight. Expect soaring orchestral pieces, haunting vocals, and Sarano's signature blend of sorrow and epic scale. The music doesn't just support the story, it amplifies it to the elite level. And then there's the voice acting. Shoya Chiba as Shin and Ikumi Hisagawa as Lena, delivering powerhouse performances, matched by solid English dubbed if you prefer that route. If you love shows that feel cinematic, 86 delivers on every level. So where does this leave us? 86 is more than just a war anime. It's a story about how easy it is for society to justify cruelty, and how hard it is to resist. It's about grief, survival, memory and dignity, and somehow amidst all the heartbreak, it's also about hope. It's not always easy to watch, but it's worth it. From its gripping storytelling and layered characters, to its beautiful direction and haunting soundtracks, 86 stands out to one of the best animes in the last decade. If you're looking for something mature, emotionally intelligent and unflinching, watch it. And bring tissues. That's it for today's deep dive on 86. If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did it hit you as hard as it hit me? And if you're new to this series, I'd love to hear what you think once you dive in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want more anime breakdowns just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.